This is Daniela Kambani for Kitco News, and joining me again this week and still in Las Vegas is Peter Hug, a Director of Precious Metals for Kitco Metals, for a new edition of For Pete's Sake. Peter, thank you so much for being with me again.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
We're still working hard, right?
We sure are.
So, Peter, what a day, what crazy volatility in the markets that we're seeing, gold dropping back down to 1580, which you called again last week. What's happening?
Well, I just think people are reacting to the news stories. Today you had an event over the weekend where the EU was going to guarantee the Spanish banks. You would have expected the metals markets to trend higher. They did initially at the Asian Open. Gold was up $15. But the underlying issue in Europe is still there. People took some profits. I think we're going to be range-bound between 1550 and 1650, probably until the Greek election this weekend.
Okay, so where could we go? Could we go lower than 1580, Peter?
Yeah, I think there's 1580 isn't really a support level. I think 1550 is a fairly significant support level, and if for some reason we lose that, 1527 will hold, in my opinion, before the Greek election. I can't imagine people are going to be short this market until they see the outcome on the weekend.
Right, everyone's really paying attention to what's going to be happening this weekend. All eyes on Greece. What kind of outcome are you expecting from that, Peter?
I don't think they're going to have a majority government, but I think there is a possibility that there's going to be at least two parties with enough votes to form a coalition government. But Greece is in serious trouble. They're trying to keep them in the EU. I'm still doubtful whether that will happen, and I think the markets are volatile and they're scared, and so there's going to be a lot of movement in these markets. If you're a trader, it's great. If you're a long-term holder, you really need just to close your eyes and just hang on to your insurance positions.
What would be the most bullish scenario for gold?
Bullish scenario would be the EU coming up with a concept where they would have a program in place similar to the FDIC insurance in the United States, where the bank deposits are guaranteed in euros. I think that would give the investors confidence over there. It would prevent runs on the bank, and it would create some stability. In that scenario, I think the euro goes up, and I think that is a price positive for the metals.
Last week, Peter, you were telling me that you expect a wild summer. Do you still feel that way? And if so, why?
Well, I do. I think it's still potentially in the cards, depending what happens with Greece and some of the developments in Spain and what the Europeans are going to do relative the problems over there. If they come up with something and say, look, we're going to look at this seriously, we're putting a plan together, and it looks like it's going to be a delayed plan, then I think the summer could be very quiet.
Excellent. Final thoughts for investors watching this week, Peter?
Again, don't worry. If you're a long-term holder and you have it as an insurance position, if it drops, just recalibrate your position. If you're a trader, if you've got a profit, take it. It's dangerous to be long or flat in this market overnight. I would trade it during the day, but overnight I'd be flat.
So ride the wave. Thanks so much, Peter.
You're welcome again.
And thanks for watching this edition of For Pete's Sake. We'll be back next week from our headquarters in Montreal. But in the meantime, you can watch more of our coverage from the IPMI here in Las Vegas. Thanks for watching.